Hey, my name's May, and today I am going to show you what I got from Bath & Body Works. I got a lot. They had their semi-annual sale recently, and I am just... I may have gone a tad bit overboard, but each one of these was only $6 for all of the full size. So I'm like, let me get everything that I don't want to spend full price for, and also everything that I don't happen to have, but I know is good. So I think I have like 10 perfumes in here. So the first one, this is the one that I'm holding. I have warm vanilla sugar, and I've heard such good things about this one, and also this one is really good for layering. It has on the fragrance notes, intoxicating vanilla, white orchid, sparkling sugar, fresh jasmine, and creamy sandalwood, which already I think Rainbow Waves comes to mind because it has jasmine in it too, but it's much more of a summery scent, but I am interested in seeing how those might pair together. Oh yeah. It's a very warm and like delicate fragrance to me. I really look forward to wearing this fragrance on days when I just want to feel super, super cute and girly. It smells so, so good. The next one I have is In the Stars, and I've been eyeing this up ever since I first saw it. Is it the same as Into the Night? But the packaging, they remind me of each other a little bit because they're both kind of celestial. Like the packaging, but In the Stars is just, it's super glittery and golden, and it's really pretty packaging to me. The scent, I'm getting a little bit of floral, and it's soft and floral, and I feel like it's a good winter scent. And because that's kind of what part of what I wanted to include in the things that I purchased for this from the semi-annual sale this year. I wanted to try and get things that I knew would be very wintry. I mean, I love fall, and fall is still here, girl. But, you know, preparing for the future isn't bad. I don't have too many wintry scents. I mean, I have some, but I feel like, you know, I don't have the full-sized perfumes for winter. I feel like I don't have too many full-size perfumes for winter. I have a lot of the travel-sized ones. And then they also all are very, you know, berry, aside from Hot Cocoa and Cream. And if you've watched my fragrance videos before on this channel, you know, I feel like Hot Cocoa and Cream can be kind of picky, and it can be kind of finicky. So I think, you know, just spray this and then I'm gone, instead of like Hot Cocoa and Cream, which I feel like I need to put another perfume with it so that it's very clear that it's a perfume and it doesn't start smelling like something else. Just because sometimes, I don't know, it depends on my day. Sometimes Hot Cocoa and Cream stinks to me, and then other days it smells so good, and I don't know, I can't explain it. I can't explain it at all. It's just one of those scents that's like kind of like on the fence, I feel like. But anyway, the fragrance notes on In the Stars are starflower, sandalwood musk, sugared tangelo, white agarwood, and radiant amber, which I do love anything with amber in it. It had the flower, I noticed the florality. And then sandalwood. It has sandalwood, like warm vanilla sugar, and I feel like I got quite a few perfumes that had sandalwood in it this time. And I'm not normally a sandalwood girly. I don't know, sometimes sandalwood is kind of just like, ooh, to me. But in these perfumes, they managed to convince me. I might be starting to look out for perfumes that have sandalwood in them intentionally now. We'll see. And I love a perfume that has amber in it. So the Radiant Amber in here is just, yeah. I see myself wearing this, especially at nights, like kind of like wintry night, but I want to be cute. So I love that. Let's see what the next one is. I'm just kind of like picking them randomly from my bag. It adds to the surprise of this, even though I already know what I bought. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that in my delusions. We're just going to keep moving. So I got Gingham Gorgeous. I have Gingham Glow already, but I don't have all the ginghams. But this one, it smelled really nice. It smelled really nice, and it reminded me of spring. So I might be shopping too far ahead here, but I thought this would be a good spring perfume for me. Yeah, it's very floral. It says that it has fruit in the fragrance notes, but I feel like I'm getting much more floral than fruit here, which is not bad at all, and by any means. I feel like this would be a good subtle perfume as well. Something that you put on for like an event that you don't want to stand out too much for. It smells really good. It's very soft and it's very smooth, and I think it's great for if you know you're going to be around someone who like can't stand a lot of perfume scents. To me, this feels like, you put on a little bit of this and, you can still be like, yes, I put on a little perfume so I know that I feel that I smell good. But at the same time, it won't be so much that, another person might get annoyed by it. Where, they feel like, oh, that girl has on way too much perfume. People. Everybody's different. We all have different preferences. And, sometimes what we think is enough might be too much for someone else. And it is what it is. Can't help that. I suppose, though, the best thing is when you apply effort to be conscientious of other people's opinions. That's just me. Now, the next one I got, this is definitely one of the Bath & Body Works is doing for winter. And it's called Magic in the Air. And it has such pretty packaging, and it's just so calming and wintry, and it's getting me really excited for when snow falls. I mean, I hope it falls, like global warming. The planet just seems to be getting hotter and hotter. Like last year we had 100-degree October where I live at. One day that was 100 degrees in October, and it was way too much. But this year, who knows? We'll just see. Anyway, that's not related to the perfumes. I'm so all over the place today. Anyway, okay, so the perfume's called Magic in the Air, and the fragrance notes are almond flower, sparkling persimmon, white iris, whipped vanilla bourbon, and fluffy sandalwood. A third sandalwood perfume. And this is so good. It's just getting me. It's weird. I'm almost getting like a gourmand from it. It's not quite gourmand, but almost, which I'm sure is the vanilla bourbon, the whipped vanilla bourbon in here. But all of these, like, there's a lot in the fragrance notes, but they combine really, really, really well. And I'm not getting too much of the almond, which kind of concerned me when I first read the fragrance notes. I don't hate almond scents, but I don't gravitate toward them either. And so I was concerned that this would just kind of repulse me just because it had almond, but then it also just had so many notes in here. I'm like, how is this going to turn out good? Whoever made this knew what they were doing, really. Cause this is immaculate. It's beautiful. It's wintry. It's like, it makes me think of like, and this is going to sound weird because this is not a matronly perfume at all, but it reminds me of like a cozy winter at grandma's house kind of situation. But it doesn't smell like you could only wear it if you're an older person. I feel like this perfume translates very well to all ages. It just kind of reminds me of that, me personally. And it's really cozy and comfortable, and I love that. It's not really crisp. It's more, I wouldn't say warm. It's like a lukewarm and a smooth kind of perfume. So I like this, and I plan to wear this a lot when winter comes. Ooh, this next one, Frosted Coconut Snowball. I am not much of a coconut perfume person. That's just me. But again, the packaging is so pretty. It has these gold accents on there. It has the little grizzly bear, which I think is so cute. I love bears. They're so cute. And they're very smart creatures as well. And the fragrance notes on this one, Frosted Coconut Snowball, the fragrance notes are frosted coconut, North Pole vanilla, winter freesia, snow-kissed woods, and sponge sugar, which I do wonder where they get the idea for some of these names from, because like, what makes sponge sugar different from like whipped vanilla sugar? Like, what's the difference? But regardless, it smells so good. And the coconut is there, but it's not too strong to me, which I like. That's how I would prefer it, because I don't want to go around smelling like a coconut. That's just me. I personally do not want to smell exactly like a coconut. And I like coconut, so I'm not sure why I'm like that. But anyway, you definitely get the coconut and Frosted Coconut Snowball. Like, I'm sure they're referring to the baked good. Oh man, what are they called? Like the little Hostess coconut snowballs. So I would recommend this, especially if you really like coconut, but you know that you're going to be around people who don't. if that makes sense. It just smells good. That is all. And then you'll notice they kind of had a theme with these specifically winter perfumes. Like these two, they're very similar in their packaging. The next one I got is 1,000 Wishes. Every time I've been going to Bath & Body Works lately, I've been eyeing up 1,000 Wishes and sniffing it and thinking like, ooh, maybe I should get it. I don't know. Like, no. Well, it's $6, girl. You ain't got no excuse now. You gonna get that one. I like this. I definitely think this is going to be more of a layering perfume for me. I like the pink Prosecco in here. I do love a good Prosecco type perfume. I like the boozy perfumes, I notice, which is not a statement about me and my personal choices, okay? I'm just gonna tell you right now. But it just, when it comes to like perfumes and stuff, it smells so good. It smells so good. And it's not like, I mean, I do like Prosecco. Let me backtrack. I do like Prosecco, but I'm just saying I don't have a problem, in case that's what you were trying to think. I'm watching you. Anyway, the fragrance notes on 1,000 Wishes are pink Prosecco, sparkling quince, crystal peonies, gilded amber, and amaretto cream. And I'm not sure what amaretto cream is supposed to smell like exactly. I am not all that familiar with amaretto, to be honest. Blame it on me being a baby. Anyway, it still smells good. I think it would be very good perfume for trying to heighten something that has a little more depth. It's a bright perfume. It's a little bit in your face. It's a little sharp. It's definitely on the fruity side. It does give cocktail a little bit. And I like this. It feels very like midnight on the town kind of scent, and kind of very youthful. Very youthful I'm getting from this. Yeah. I do like it. I plan to pair this with some other perfumes though. I think I would try, initially what first comes to mind is if I tried to pair this with Dark Kiss. I love Dark Kiss, and I think that 1,000 Wishes and Dark Kiss might blend pretty well together. Actually, let me go try that right now. Hold on. All right, I just have this random piece of paper. My apologies. I wish it could be more glamorous. But, you know, sometimes in order to attain glamour, you must first attain squalor. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I made it up. Sounds good though, right? Sounds like an interesting phrase. Anyway, there's my Dark Kiss on the base. And then 1,000 Wishes. Yeah, these do blend together quite nicely. Dark Kiss brings down 1,000 Wishes a little bit without reducing the fruitiness. Just threw a little combo in here if you want to give it a try. 1,000 Wishes and Dark Kiss. Those work quite well together. It makes it a lot smoother if you don't want something quite as sharp. My next perfume, that was, I'm gonna call it their winter line. They didn't say it was a winter line, but it's 4 very obviously winter-based perfumes. So I'm just gonna say winter line. Strawberry Snowflakes, which I was very skeptical of, because I'm like, girl, now you reaching. What do you mean? Strawberries aren't even in season in winter. What? But they pulled it off, as they tend to do. And the packaging, very cute. And the fragrance notes are juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. And it smells very good without the berry being too strong. The strawberry kind of submits to the bergamot. The bergamot is really doing the heavy lifting here, I feel, because it's helping to smooth it out, but you still get like a hint of that fruitiness from the strawberry. But I think the bergamot is really what makes the Strawberry Snowflakes a winter scent instead of it just being spring or summer. But yeah, and the whipped cream really comes through. And I don't know if they have some vanilla going on in that whipped cream, because I feel like I'm getting a hint of a vanilla scent to this. I really recommend the Strawberry Snowflakes, especially if you are someone who likes fruity scents, but you don't want something that's too like kind of childish. Which isn't to say that fruity scents are childish, but I feel like I noticed personally that when you look for a fruity scent, you tend to get a lot of kind of childish fruity scents mixed in. Does that make sense? Like you go to the store and you're like, I want something fruity, and then it smells like candy. It's like, if you don't want like a candy smelling yet still fruity perfume, this one has a lot more maturity to it, and it's just gorgeous. I recommend it. I say give it a try. Now, I believe people have been discussing this, and I just went ahead and caved because, like, it's $6. I might as well get the stuff that I was a little on the fence about, you know? Like, it's like, I'm not paying $19 for that, but I will pay $6. I got platinum. Now, I did not hate platinum. I did not. let me get that straight. I did not hate it from first sniff, but I didn't see it as a perfume that I would wear a lot. Like, I don't know, there was just something about it that gave events. You wear this to a certain event. And I don't go to a lot of events all the time. Like, every once in a while. This is a sometimes perfume to me. But for $6, yeah, sure, I'll pick it up for the events that I may go to eventually one day, but not now. I'll get them one day. You know, I could, $6, put this on the shelf, let it sit a little bit, let it mature. It'll smell even better the next time I pick it up. But Platinum, it does smell quite good. The only thing that gives me pause about it, Platinum is very smooth. It has a little bit of crispness to it and a little bit of florality. It's a little floral. And so I do like it. And actually smelling it now, I like it more than I remember. It could just be that I'm trying to justify a purchase, but we're not going to talk about that. The fragrance notes on Platinum are sparkling bergamot, silver blooms, and patchouli musk, which I think the patchouli is probably what I'm getting that floral from. And also silver blooms. It doesn't specify what kind of blooms, but that also probably is what is giving that kind of crisp floral note in there. And then the smoothness, I'm betting, is the bergamot, which also to me makes this a very good winter scent. This would be really good in winter because also what's interesting about this is it has a hint of warmth to it, which might be the musk, but it just, the more I smell it, the more I like it. I think Platinum is one of those perfumes that if you don't like it initially, that it could grow on you. So maybe just give it a try again and just see. Like, it's $6 right now, I think. Wait, what day is it? What day is it? And when is this going to post? I guess the sale's going to be over by the time I post this video. Regardless, maybe just give it a smell or wait for another sale, because Bath & Body Works has sales all the time for their fragrance mist. Black Friday is going to be coming up soon. Maybe keep it in mind for when it'll be a little cheaper if you're on the fence about it. The last one that I got from their winter line is Snowflakes and Cashmere. Sometimes I just surprise myself with how strange I am. Okay. The last one I got is Snowflakes and Cashmere. And the fragrance notes on this one are vanilla cashmere cream, caramel woods, and frosted clementine. Which the citrus in here kind of surprises me. And upon additional sniff, I'm not getting the citrus as much. I get a little bit of a bright citrusiness, like a teeny bit of the citrus, but I'm mostly noticing the vanilla cream, and then the woodsiness from the caramel woods. The woodsiness I'm getting more than caramel. And I think this would be a very good layering perfume if you want to layer something to add depth, or if you just really want this on its own. But I'd say with this one, you might need to spray a little bit more because it's very, very subtle. It just depends on the vibe you want though, because you might want something that's just subtle and it's kind of like only I can smell this, which is perfectly fine. And I don't know why, but I'm like remembering coconut with this. And I'm wondering if this cap is wrong. Hold on, I'm gonna spray this. I'm gonna spray this again because I'm like, I don't remember being this disappointed in this one. I mean, it's not disappointing, but I'm a little disappointed. Okay, this cardboard is messing it up. This cardboard stinks. Hold on. Let's try this again with regular paper that does not stink. Okay, I'm getting it now. Yeah, I get a little bit more of the citrus. Now that I've sprayed it, it could just be the cap didn't have enough of the perfume scent on it. It's better than what I thought with when I smelled it before, but Snowflakes and Cashmere is a very subtle one. I do see the winter vibes there. Definitely a cozy scent. Definitely cozy. And also a good layering perfume, I think, because I think this one, if you want a little more strength to it, you would have to layer something with it. If you add something with even more depth than Snowflakes and Cashmere has to it, that you might get something really special. That is it for the winter line. And now I have one more perfume that I don't know what to say. Strawberry Pound Cake. It's not related to the rest of these at all, but I wouldn't even say it's particularly wintry, but I just really liked it. Very gourmand, very, very fruity, a little bit buttery, kind of vanilla. It kind of gives like children's party, but I don't know. It made me smile. And so I definitely want to keep this for like certain occasions. I think definitely more so for summer, but I feel like there's definitely ways you could pair this one with other perfumes and like layer them together where you might get a little bit more versatility from it. Because the fresh strawberries, like it has a little bit of a crispness to it, and that crispness could translate to being faintly wintry. But I'd say, like, you know, me personally, I'm probably not going to wear this all the time in winter, maybe like once or twice, but I think I'm going to save this for summer a little bit more. And the fragrance notes are fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. I do like it. It does smell very good. It smells really tasty and very like a bakery. And you got, you know, your nice little dessert, and you're gonna sit down and eat it at the cafe, and just, it makes me think of that. And I like when a perfume takes me to another place, you know, it gives me a little story in my head. I recommend Strawberry Pound Cake. I don't know why I keep recommending these. It's just a haul, but I like the Bath & Body Works perfume, and I really am thinking about trying to expand towards other perfumes as well beyond just Bath & Body Works. If you have any good recommendations for like a first perfume that isn't just Bath & Body Works, please leave it in the comments below, because I need all the help I can get. I have some ideas of ones that I'd like to try. Like, I'd like to try Billie Eilish. I'd like to try some of the Yara fragrances. I just need to make sure that I kind of know what I'm getting into with it regarding scent-wise. And so I need to kind of figure out where I want to buy them from first, because I'd like to be able to smell them before I just purchase them. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to leave a comment below, to like the video, to subscribe to the channel. It does help the growth of the channel, and let me know what you'd like to see in the next fragrance video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!